Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Happy Faith Sunday on a Monday. Today is the 1st of June. Y'all, can y'all believe this? I procrastinated on recording this video. This video should have been recorded so it could go up Sunday. Today is actually my second oldest birthday. He is 19. Y'all, Saturday was my oldest birthday. He turned 21. Y'all, who tell me to have a 21 and a 19-year-old? Good Lord. But anyways, y'all, like I said, I procrastinated. Well, I can't get this out. I procrastinated on recording this video. It should have been recorded so it can be uploaded, but it was not. But we just got back. Well, we didn't just get back. We've been to a hotel today. We went to this. We were going to go to Dave and Buster's in Pooler, in the town next to our town. Well, not necessarily close by our town. And y'all, they had some kind of foodie festival out, and the traffic was just terrible. So Sunday we decided to go to this Frames and Games or something. Y'all, that thing 90. I ain't gonna say 90. Over half of the games were broken, and then the ones that we did play, y'all, 2 of them stopped working. I said, this is a hot mess. We could have just did the crowd, because I don't think it would have been that bad on Sunday, and did some Dave and Buster's. Y'all, I left a review. I hardly ever leave reviews, but that place deserved a review. This says, submit to God and be at peace with him. In this way, prosperity will come to you. Y'all, I ain't sorry. Submit to God and be at peace with him. In this way, prosperity will come to you. Job 22:21. Y'all, I act like I couldn't read. You probably won't see any more videos from me this week because I ain't got the money to cash stuff. I tell you one thing, rent's paid though. Y'all, I'm just on the fence about staying at this job. Truth be told, I don't know, y'all. It's just some stuff that y'all don't know about that this man lied to me on, and I'm just like, really? And then he want us to hang in here. Man, first of all, your owner barely pay his daggone bills. I'll probably do another Faith Sunday video because I have the money for Faith Sunday. I thought about, taking the money out of here so I can fund my other son's, whatever we're going to do for my other son's birthday. I got to get him a gift and a cupcake, but y'all, I'll probably just take it out of one of the other computer channels because I had to empty out some of the binders, and it is what it is. The money was saved, so ain't no shame in my game. Sometimes you got to spend it. It was saved. So I'm okay. All right, go to section 1. Oh, look at here. So we are, y'all, when Jesus' first miracle, when he turned the water into wine. At the wedding in Cana, John 2:1-11. I'm gonna read that whole thing. Yes, I am. But y'all, I'm just like, I hate to say we barely scraping by. I don't like that. I want to be able to properly save, but I know God is gonna provide. Sometimes you just gotta get the venting and frustration off your chest, and have faith in God, and He's gonna do it. And I have no doubt that He is, but sometimes you just be frustrated. Maybe, and I definitely know I need multiple streams of income. I think maybe I should upload more things to Ko-Fi and hope somebody buys it. Because let's be real, people go to Ko-Fi, they look for free stuff. They don't want to pay. Anyway, Jesus turns water into wine. And the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. And both Jesus was called and his disciples to the marriage. Can you see? And when they wanted wine, the mother of Jesus saith unto him, They have no wine. And Jesus saith unto her, Woman, what have I to do with thee? Mine hour is not yet come. Y'all, my child called me woman. I might, but from what I heard, people said that's the way, that was still a sign of respect back then. His mother saith unto the servants, whatsoever he saith unto you, do it. Baby, his mama still had faith. He was like, he telling me his hour is not come, but I know he gonna doggone perform a miracle. He said, whatever Jesus said, y'all better go ahead and do. And there were set And there were set there 6 water pots of stone, after the manner of the purifying of the Jews, containing 2 or 3 firkins apiece. Y'all, I still can't get over that. He tell him, "What have I to do with thee? Mine hour is not yet coming." His mom ain't paid no attention to him, because she knew that her son was still going to do something. And Jesus says unto them, "Fill the water pots with water." And they filled them up to the brim. And he said unto them, "Draw now and bear unto the governor of the feast." And they bare it. When the ruler of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, and knew not whence it was, but the servants which drew the water knew, the governor of the feast called the bridegroom, and saith unto him, "Every man at the beginning thou set forth good wine, and when men have well drunk, then that which is worse, but thou hast kept the good wine until now." So basically, he was like, the wine that we got previously was, not as great as this wine that Jesus converted, but he didn't know that Jesus performed a miracle and made that good wine. Do you see? This beginning of miracles did Jesus in Cana of Galilee, and manifested forth his glory, and his disciples believed on him. Listen, anything Jesus turned, any miracle Jesus performed is going to be better than what was there before. Y'all better remember that. And that's something for me too. Okay, the next one is Jesus heals an official's son at Capernaum in Galilee. That is John 4:43 to 54. Y'all, I'm trying to hurry up. We're going to do an escape room today. Y'all, I ain't know nothing but no escape room. Yes, I did say I ain't know nothing. Leave me alone. Gosh. I don't want nobody coming here trying to talk about the way I speak. It is what it is. You know what I mean. I'm saying as if it's somebody says something, but I don't even know if anybody going to say it. But I'm just going to put it out there. Okay. Jesus heals a nobleman's son. After 2 days, he departed thence and went into Galilee. For Jesus himself testified that a prophet hath no honor in his own country. I think Jesus, what did he do? He did something. When he talks to a Samaritan woman, this when he told her she didn't have one husband, she had 5 husbands. Baby, Jesus, y'all people be thinking Jesus soft. No, Jesus gonna come and talk that talk. But I think the people were saying, isn't this Mary's son? No. What were they saying? Essentially, the people in his own time didn't believe on him. And, y'all know how that is. Okay. Then when he was coming to Galilee, the Galileans received him, having seen all the things he did at Jerusalem at the feast. For they also went unto the feast. So Jesus came again unto Cana of Galilee, where he made the water wine. And there was a certain nobleman whose son was sick at Capernaum. When he heard that Jesus was come out of Judea into Galilee, he went into him and besought him that he would come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. Then Jesus says, well, I can say it. Then said Jesus unto him, except ye see signs and wonders, ye will not believe. The nobleman saith unto him, Sir, come down ere my child die. Jesus said unto him, Go thy way, thy son liveth. And the man believeth the word that Jesus had spoken unto him, and he went his way. So 54. And as he was now going down, his servants met him and told him, saying, Thy son liveth. Then inquired he of them the hour when he began to lament, and they said unto him, Yesterday at the 7th hour the fever left him. So the father knew that it was at the same hour in which Jesus said unto him, Thy son liveth, and himself believed, and his whole house. This again the second miracle that Jesus did when he has come out of Judea into Galilee. Did I say he performed a miracle with that lady? No, I didn't mean that. But, he pretty much saved her from people that were trying to condemn her. I think that's when he said, He who hath not sinned, cast the first stone. Jesus drive out an evil spirit from a man in Capernaum. Let's go to Mark 1. Listen, he said, you ain't got one husband, you got 5. Listen, she couldn't say nothing because she knew it was the truth. Y'all, I'm sorry. I almost knocked this off. That was 21 to 27. Okay. And they went, into Capernaum, and straightway on the Sabbath day he entered into the synagogue and taught. And they were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one that had authority and not as the scribes. Well, he has authority. Jesus sends out an unclean spirit. I said this to 27. And there was in their synagogue a man with an unclean spirit, and he cried out, saying, Let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Jesus of Nazareth? Art thou come to destroy us? I know thee who thou art, a holy one of God. And Jesus rebuked him, saying, Hold thy peace and come out of him. And when the unclean spirit had torn him and cried with a loud voice, he came out of him. And they were all amazed, insomuch that they questioned among themselves, saying, What thing is this? What new doctrine is this? For with authority commandeth he even the unclean spirits, and they obeyed him. Listen. These spirits, what people don't realize is these spirits know who Jesus is. All he had to do was speak the word and believe it. And them spirits were going to come out. Let's roll a die for see how much we're going to save for each one. So that's 3, 4, that's 7. 3, that's 10. And y'all have to remember when Jesus went back into heaven. Was it when he went back into heaven? Y'all don't get me wrong. But I know he said, greater works than these we shall do. So whatever we see Jesus do, we're going to be doing greater works, y'all. Y'all better have faith and believe that y'all can do some of the same stuff that Jesus did. So that's 7, 10. 23. Y'all ain't got no change. I'm going to just put 20. And we just going to be short. Well, not short, but I got to break that 20. But yeah, y'all know how much I've been waiting on this Bible stories box. I was so excited when Fiona finally came out with it, y'all. Yeah. I said Fiona. I actually said it Trina. No, Fiona. I don't remember what I said, y'all. But Fiona, frugality is life. But yeah, y'all, we getting through this, and I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying reading the Bible and giving y'all a little bit of my interpretation. And listen, who don't love? Well, I can't say who don't love to hear the word of the Lord. I know I love him and reading his word. But y'all, that's all that we have. Oh, hold on. I gotta put this. Where was I storing these? I was storing these here. Sorry, y'all. I got y'all sitting here waiting. We're gonna store this here. But yeah, I like I was mentioning earlier in the beginning, I'm gonna have to make a decision with this job. Something gonna have to give because I got stuff to do, bills to pay, kids to take care of. We got stuff that we want to do, and I know I definitely need to pick up a side hustle. Y'all, I didn't show y'all my nails. I actually got them done, baby. I went with the 90s. Look at that. Ain't that cute? Okay. That's all I have for y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.